Washington Commanders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First down. Freeman. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 34. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's Hal to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20.
He's just slow. I don't like him.
Washington. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Diggs is slow. I don't like him, bro. To tell you the truth, I really don't like him.
On the return,
it's just slow as fuck.
And he'll bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd down, Freeman.
Oh, that was bullshit.
possession of the football.
My guy was right in front of him and he didn't catch that.
We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big time play. They love taking advantage.
Pick it. There we go, lock.
But this is intercepted.
I like him. He's fast.
And the Seahawks will
I like
have
Locke.
solid field position here as they take over.
I think he played for the Broncos.
45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And the slot man goes in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Freeman. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results in 9 yards. And then he finished with a 3rd and inches.
He's not proving well the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for
First, now I know how to hurt him.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Got him.
And this is taken in at the
Beach
5.
him.
Touchdown, Seahawks. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
Damn.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That good for 19 and a first down. Seven, our score after 1.
The fuck is that?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 42 yards rushing for him down to this point.
Any explosive
I don't see nobody using that playing that.
And that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. They get 17 there. Good for a Commanders first down. Robinson on a give right side. And he's in. Touchdown Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, come on. You gotta catch that, man. Right in your hands.
Plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's still...
That should have cut inside it.
Track in this first half as they're going to stop the behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half. I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Fuck.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Good punt.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Fuck.
So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
I don't got no defensive tackles.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
To throw on second down, Freeman. Throw out wide to Walker. And some space here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On third down, here's Walker.
Fuck,
and
man.
He's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Come on, hurry.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 1:52 to play until halftime. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
I could have went for it, but I'm not taking my chance. Okay.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown.
Fucking bullshit, man.
My goodness.
That's straight up bullshit. Like, how you catch it up in the air?
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the side.
That's how bad Madden is.
That's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Nope. I threw a regular, that's why. Fuck, man.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
I forgot to press the L1 button.
Bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
I always forget to press the L1 button.
And what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Off the play fake, Freeman. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, Freeman.
Come on, man. Fucking bullshit. Fuck, man. Giving no brace. Just giving them the ball the damn time. That's some bullshit.
That confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now this ball game.
It has to be shaken.
Intentional grounding.
Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions. You're not sure.
Where's the fucking intentional grounding at?
Me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
On 2nd and 10, Howell. He's got it to Gibson.
That's bullshit, man. They should have called that intentional grounding, man. This fucking game is horrible, bro.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Shot before break. Freeman.
Pass interference.
Flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
What do you mean you don't qualify?
Fucking. Alright, just fuck it.
A final shot before break. Freeman. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
GKD predicts 1 hour and 30 minutes. GK Abby 439.45. And she has the closing off tonight.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Like, what am I supposed to freaking do?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
I go on Thursday, and that's it. It's going both ways. It's
Robinson with another carry. Oh, good move. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. This time they'll throw it with Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit.
Oh my God. Why am I? Oh my.
And he fumbled it.
Yeah, good job.
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is going to be...
They had a fucking lineman on there. What the fuck? Why they have a lineman there for? This game is horrible. The substitutions are horrible. Like, why would you have a lineman there?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Oh my God, you just seen that? My God slipped on the floor. Huh?
That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Oh, Hal loses it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
But now a throw on
Fuck.
first down.
I'm trying to catch it and dip to the right.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 4th down, Freeman. And it'll be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That should have took a delay. That should have took a delay.
For this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Gibson on the read option. And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st
why did it do that?
Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Robinson will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Off-play action. Freeman. And he drops it incomplete.
What was that, cover 2?
Continue here.
Cover 2?
Has been able to take him to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break. And can add another completion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 3rd down, Freeman. This is the tight end fan. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And I don't think he got
Come on, man. Walker, you fucking, you strong as fuck and you get knocked down like that. You can't break no tackles.
Washington will take control of the
Damn.
ball in great field position. They'll go play action. Howell sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be a caught by Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school and you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 4th down. Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard.
What the?
There's another interception. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
Should have punted that shit.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out left to Dotson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Oh, my God, Walk.
And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Fucking idiot pass, dude.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
This team's with no DK and fucking Lockett. This team's straight ass.
They will send this one away. Here's more.
And there were dumbass trades too.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way they're...
He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 81 yards. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
She literally made
Looking to throw. Freeman. And it's intercepted.
I knew it.
It's Cameron Dantzler.
I don't know why did I throw it.
He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Carter hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights.